The streets never sleep, and the tea is boiling hot today. Word on the street is that Erika, yes, the same Erika who has been lurking in the background, might have been much more than just the other baby mama. I know what you're thinking, but did Mendeecees really think he could pull a fast one on Yandy and the entire internet? Hold on to your seats, because this is pure insanity. We have some leaked messages, anonymous sources, and a whole lot of mess that is about to rock the internet. And if this is true, Yandy might be the biggest victim of betrayal in the history of love and hip-hop. So grab some popcorn because we're going to delve deep into the secret relationship. And Yandy has already moved past all that baby mama drama. But no, this isn't just old news. That Erika and Mendeecees attempted to conceal from the public, trust me, you are not prepared for this one. There is no way that Mendeecees believed he could keep this secret. Like, did you really think the internet detectives wouldn't find out? Because what we just discovered is messier than a hip-hop reunion fight and a love affair. Let's quickly go back in time because, as you may recall, Erika and Yandy have been trapped in this baby mama battle royale for years. We all witnessed Yandy fighting for her man, demonstrating her loyalty, and raising these children while Mendeecees was imprisoned. Erika, on the other hand, has been waiting in the wings, appearing unconcerned, but in reality, she has been hiding receipts that could destroy Child and Yandy's entire world. According to exclusive anonymous sources, Mendeecees, I know what you're thinking, but he's married, so shouldn't he be loyal to Yandy? Well, honey, it seems like loyalty left the building a long time ago. But wait, it gets worse. He and Erika never really stopped dealing with each other. And we're not just talking about co-parenting, oh no, baby. We're talking about late-night link-ups, private conversations, and some explosive hidden messages that just surfaced. Used to minimize Erika by acting as though she was just a bitter ex-partner who was causing issues. However, it turns out that he was still amusing her behind the scenes, not just with words. Erika had been hinting at this, but no one wanted to believe her, so her sister was out there giving clues like a reality TV detective. Now that the proof is out, Yandy Finn is going to lose it. A very close source, who may or may not be one of Erika's closest friends, revealed details of a private conversation between Mendeecees and Erika that had been going on for months. Oh, it was just trips and private meetings, and Mendeecees was reminiscing about the good old days with Erika. I can't make this up, and listen, this isn't a friendly co-parenting combo. He sounded as though he had never really let go of Erika. To make matters worse, Erika even suggested that she had been keeping some gifts and financial transactions under wraps, which suggests that Mendeecees may have been supporting her lifestyle while Yandy was out here believing she was the only queen on the throne. The betrayal is just beginning though, and as we all know, Mendeecees hasn't exactly been the most responsible man when it comes to money. Let's be honest, we already know that Mendeecees has a history of transferring money in shady ways because he was imprisoned for fraud. However, there's more. Rumors have it that Mendeecees has been giving Erika money covertly. We're talking about hush money, secret wire transfers, and some extravagant gifts that don't add up. Are you implying, sir, that while Yandy was out there working hard and managing businesses and creating a whole empire, you were still acting as your ex's sugar daddy? This makes sense. Now, let's discuss the timing because, as you may recall, these transactions took place around the same time that Yandy was sharing all of those high-profile moments on Instagram. You may recall that anniversary post in which Yandy expressed her love for her king baby. Rumor has it that Mendeecees may have been spending. I don't know about the rest of you, but texting Erika that night made me wonder about everything. And let's not forget that Erika isn't just sitting back quietly. Oh no, she's out there giving people clues, liking dubious tweets, and telling people that she has some unreleased information that could cause Mendeecees and Yandy's perfect marriage to fall apart like a dry biscuit. This is where things start to get interesting. Yandy has been very quiet lately, almost too quiet. If you know Yandy, you know that she never takes anything lightly and that she always claps back quickly when someone approaches her for a date. However, this time there was radio silence, and she understood what that meant. She saw the messages, shed the tears, and is now attempting to decide what to do next. Please take a moment to imagine Yandy's anguish upon learning of this. Imagine this. You protect your man while he is incarcerated. You raise his children. You fight with his baby mamas. You defend his reputation on social media. And then all of a sudden he is out here still having an affair with one of the women you had to fight for in the first place. I can't. The main question now is what Yandy will do. Will she? Is she going to stay and work things out like so many famous wives have done before her? Or is she going to start acting like Beyonce and go all lemonade on Mendeecees? Because let's face it, if Erika gets more receipts, this could get even messier. With the way the internet works, once this tea completely leaks, Mendeecees' reputation is doomed. Oh, and did I mention that there are even rumors that Erika may have some recorded conversations of Mendeecees confessing to? We already know that Mendeecees and Erika's covert relationship has been going on behind Yandy's back for some time. We have heard rumors of hush money, late-night conversations, and some shady dealings. So if that audio ever leaks, then phew, that's it. But wait, because we're not done yet. Part 2 is where the real receipts come out, and trust me, this tea only gets hotter. Stay tuned because what we're about to expose next will shock you. But what if I told you that this mess is even more serious than we initially believed? Because brand new receipts have just surfaced. And when I say that these receipts are crazy, I mean to shut down the entire internet, ruin a happy home, and have Mendeecees running for cover. Alright, so let's get started. You recall how I told you that Erika was acting way too comfortable? Like, she was dropping hints, throwing shade, and basically challenging Yandy to speak. But it turns out that she was doing it all for a reason. Erika had been aware that Mendeecees would be caught slipping, so she saved everything. Text messages, voicemails, even pictures that demonstrated that their small co-parenting arrangement was far more extensive than Mendeecees had claimed. And listen, I don't know who in their right mind would put their trust in Erika to protect their secrets, but... And when I tell you that this man was out here being reckless, I mean reckless like he wasn't even trying to hide it. Y'all, Mendeecees was out here telling Erika that he missed her, reminiscing about their old times together, and even saying he wished things were different. It's obvious that baby Mendeecees underestimated her because guess what? Screenshots of their private conversations were just leaked. If things were different, you know where I'd be. Erika wasn't just amusing him, she was leading him on. This man was enthralled, saying things like, "Sir, you have a whole wife at home." But wait, it gets worse. Those texts weren't just about reminiscing. Instead, this man was out here discussing how he still got love. Because let's not forget, Mendeecees was out here on TV, saying that Erika meant nothing to him, acting like she was just some bitter baby mama who needed to move on. But behind the scenes, he was still checking in on her, sending her money, and maintaining that connection. For example, he told Erika that he would be there for her if she ever needed anything. Alive, and if you were thinking that was awful, we just discovered that Erika was never truly over Mendeecees either. That's correct. Sis has been playing the long game, waiting for the right time to let this tea spill, and it looks like that time has come because, just when we thought things couldn't get any messier, Erika pulled out the ultimate trump card, a covered video recording. When I tell you this one piece of evidence could put an end to Mendeecees' marriage as soon as possible because, apparently, Erika recorded a private phone conversation in which Mendeecees acknowledged that he still had feelings for her. Yes, you heard correctly. Mendeecees essentially acknowledged that he still cared about Erika, that he thought Yandy was controlling, and that occasionally he missed the tranquility he shared with her. Oh, the audacity. When Erika was going about her business, the person fighting for you was behind bars. Now you have the audacity to be out here complaining that Yandy is too controlling. Chilly. If Yandy hears this recording, it's over. Let's be honest. Erika knows that sis has been holding onto this recording, waiting for the right time to release it. And now she's ready to spill the beans. But wait, we're not done yet. because apparently this isn't. It's simply about old sentiments and memories, but there's also money involved. And as you are all aware, when money gets involved, things get messy rapidly. According to some sources, Mendeecees was secretly paying Erika money, and Yandy had no idea why. This wasn't just a child support payment though, it was extra, so you know what that means. Mendeecees was out there. I don't know about the rest of you, but this is sheer betrayal. For example, how do you explain to your wife that you've been sending money to your ex behind her back? Oh, and someone just came forward and said that Mendeecees and Erika were spotted together in Miami last year. Yes, last year, while Yandy was out here funding Erika's lifestyle on the low, thinking she was the only queen in his life. Apparently, Mendeecees was sneaking off to meet Erika like this, sir. And listen, this is where things get really crazy because, as you may recall, Yandy and Mendeecees' marriage was never legally formalized. Well, now that everything makes sense, some people claim that Mendeecees never pushed to make it official because he knew he wasn't truly done with Erika. And if that's the case, then this man is done for a certain number of people. Since everyone is now wondering if he ever truly loved Yandy, or if he was only with her because she was the wise choice, the one who could repair his reputation, build a brand, and keep him looking like a family man. Because baby, if he still had feelings for Erika, then this whole thing was a lie, and you already know how Yandy is. If she discovers that this man has been playing her for years, it will be war. We're going to find out very soon because part 3 is where the real explosion happens, so you better stay tuned because what happens next will shock you. Because listen, Yandy isn't the type to take this all quietly. She has some big decisions to make right now. Will she stay and fight for this marriage, or is she going to expose everything and burn this whole relationship to the ground and child? And let me tell you, the fallout from this is going to be insane because, baby, if you think Yandy is going to just sit back and let this slide, you have another thing coming. We recently learned that Mendeecees has been sneaking around with Erika, sending her money behind Yandy's back, and he was caught on a secret recording essentially admitting that he isn't over her. I'm not sure who spilled the tea on Yandy, but it hit her like a truck because it seems like someone, and I wouldn't be shocked if it was Erika herself, sent those receipts directly to her phone. When I tell you that Yandy wasn't prepared, she was at an event when her phone started blowing up. She initially ignored it, but someone sent her the voice recording, and then the entire room went silent because, listen, picture yourself out in public believing that your marriage is strong and that your husband is finally being the man he promised to be, only to discover that he is still playing in your face. Yandy was so furious that she left right away. She didn't wait to say goodbye. She just got up and went. Where did she go? Mendeecees, listen, Yandy was done playing nice. Sources claim she pulled up to the "So you still love Erika, huh? You've been sending her money, taking trips, and talking about how I'm too controlling. Is that why you never made this marriage legal?" Yandy said to Mendeecees, who knew he was in trouble because he was stumbling over his words and looked nervous trying to figure out what she knew, and said, "Sir, give it up. You've been caught." He initially attempted to deny it while perspiring. He talked about how it's not what you think, but child, the receipts don't lie. Yandy took out her phone, pressed play on the voice tape, and said, "Then explain this." And that's when Mendeecees realized it was over because, after hearing you talk about how much you miss another lady, how do you even get over that? How do you look your wife in the face? It was awful, and Mendeecees began stuttering and fumbling to clean it up, but Yandy wasn't listening. According to sources, she was screaming and hurling objects, calling him every name in the book. In all honesty, though, she had every right to do so because, let's face it, Yandy held this man down while he was incarcerated. She was out here running businesses and raising children, protecting his name, and this is how he pays her back. It gets even messier now because Mendeecees tried to change the course after being caught and hit Yandy with the famous line, "I never meant to hurt you. You're the only woman I want to be with. I was just confused." You mean to tell me, sir, that you weren't confused when Yandy was fighting for you, when she was visiting you in jail, or when you were just confused. Yandy wasn't buying any of it, according to sources who claim that she told him, "You humiliated me, you lied to me, and the worst part is, you weren't even smart about it." And baby, it gets worse because Yandy isn't just considering leaving, she's planning her exit. She was out here keeping the household stable while you were imprisoned. Not only does she move with intelligence, but she also moves with style. According to sources, she has already met with her legal team to discuss her next course of action because, let's not forget, they were never legally married, so there will be no messy divorce or legal ties. She can leave clean, and that's precisely what she intends to do. When Yandy is done with you, she's done, I promise. But here's the real gag. Erika is still in the picture, and she's trying to make it look like she won. Erika has been acting smug on social media, posting subliminal messages and essentially telling the world that she isn't pressed. Like, sis, this isn't a flex because, let's face it, if Mendeecees did this too. What gives you the impression that Yandy won't do it to you? Karma always finds a way to come full circle. Listen, I'm not sure how this will end for Erika and Mendeecees, but I do know that Yandy is going to advance significantly because, darling, when a woman like Yandy leaves a situation, she enters a bigger one. So let's get right to the bottom of things. Mendeecees was caught cheating once more, and Erika revealed everything. The question now is, what's next for Yandy? Will she formally announce that she's leaving Mendeecees for good? Will she reveal more details about what actually transpired in their relationship? Most importantly, Yandy discovered that Mendeecees had confronted her and was done playing games. Mendeecees tried to apologize, but it's too late. Yandy is already taking steps to walk away clean. We're going to find out whether Mendeecees will finally receive what he deserves in child. But one thing is certain, this was the last straw. The drama isn't over yet. So when I say that this is just the beginning, few of you are prepared for what's going to happen next. And food, child, this tea is hot, but I have to hear from you all because this situation is completely crazy. Do you think Yandy is truly done with? Will Mans do it this time, or will she let him off the hook once more? And let's be honest, do you guys think Erika was waiting for the right opportunity to reveal everything all along? Because of the way this happened, you can't tell me it wasn't planned. Please share your opinions in the comments section so I know which side you're on. Team Yandy, who is ready to step up and put this drama behind them? Or Team Erika, who may have won this messy little love triangle? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe because, as you already know, I'll keep you all informed of every messy turn in this story. And believe me, this is just getting started. Press the notification bell to ensure you don't miss a drop of tea because, by the way, this drama is playing out, but you don't want to be the last to know.